like nigga, I'm good. Having that ghost, I'm good.
Hop out of GT3 with an MP5, yeah.
Ooh wee, hey, what's good, y'all? You already know I had to come back to talk about this fucking Trippie album that just dropped. Trip at Night finally just dropped, man. Literally just a day ago. Literally with like crazy ass features. I feel like this man literally got the best features you can possibly have. I mean, there's definitely other people he could have put on the album, but it's like, how many more features could he possibly have? You know what I'm saying? He got so many people from fucking Polo G, Lil Durk, Juice WRLD, X, Lil Uzi, Playboi Carti. He got a Drake feature, bro. Like legit got a Drake feature. Everybody was thinking that shit was gone. Like everybody was thinking Drake backed out at the last minute, but he dropped a Drake feature too. So this man's really going crazy. Like I already made a video talking about this man going crazy because he dropped Holy Smokes with Lil Uzi Vert after the whole Mr. Rage thing was already blowing up with Playboi Carti, and now this shit just went up like 10 times even more hype. He already had some fire going like with them singles he dropped, but now it's just like on a whole different level. Like that shit just skyrocketed. Like as soon as this album dropped, I've been seeing this shit everywhere on social media. I mean, I know everybody's not a Trippie Redd fan. Like obviously his sound isn't meant for just everybody, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that he got like all these features, like it's definitely gonna bring a lot of newer people to his music, which is fine. And then also like Trippie not new, he not new to the game either. He just got a Drake feature. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like this just shows that this nigga did not fall off. This nigga is still in the game. This nigga is still lit. This nigga is still like evolving a lot. This nigga is just set in stone in this shit for real. I really fuck with it because you already know it's like definitely one of my favorite rappers. So yeah, this shit really crazy. I'm so glad this whole album slaps. Like, it really reminds me of like Dark Knight demo vibes and Mr. Rage. Like the whole album is just like around that type of vibe. And it's also, I feel like I'm in a fucking video game listening to this shit. Like all the beats and shit sound like I'm in a video game, and it's just like hard. I thought I fucked with his melodical shit more, where he just be singing and shit and like, you know, all that melodical shit, but this shit hard. Like I actually fuck with this. Like it's just on some lit shit like Dark Knight demo. I actually fuck with the energy behind this, no cap. This is definitely some concert music. I don't really know like the general public opinion on this shit, but I mean, I haven't really seen any bad things about it. I haven't seen too many bad opinions about it other than people that probably don't listen to Trippie. But like if you a Trippie Redd fan, you was fucking with this album. Like most likely you was fucking with this album for sure. Did he have any misses? There's literally like 17 songs in this album, and shit, he probably had like maybe three or four misses in my opinion. I mean, not complete misses, but songs that just probably wasn't like banger, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a banger. Like everything else though, like everything else was freaking slapping. A lot of them do sound a little similar with like the beat and the flow, but I fuck with that. I fuck with the beat and the flow. I fuck with that type of vibe on this type of album. Like it's way different than all the shit he's been dropping in the past, and I'm actually like fucking with the energy, and I feel like this is probably one of his best albums. Like no cap, this is probably literally one of his best albums, not even because of the features, like just because the energy, the style, that the whole style of this album is just hard and it's new, and he hasn't like made no shit like this before. So I think this is definitely one of his best albums. It's just so hype. Like how could this shit not be one of his best albums? Like shit, especially like the first 5 or 6 songs that are like new that he hasn't like pre-dropped, not Holy Smokes or Mr. Rage. Like all the, like the first new songs that just dropped, Molly Hearts, MP5, Finish Line, Supercell, and Supernatural, and even Demon Time. Like bro, these songs are like, these are bangers. The first few songs on the album are like definitely bangers. Definitely gonna, I'll get these songs like freaking 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 type shit. Especially the SoFaygo song. That's probably my favorite song on the album, the SoFaygo song, MP5 or Finish Line or Molly Hearts. Like literally, I like how like the order of this album go, because like it literally start off with like all the bangers. First songs is definitely the hardest for sure, but even towards the end of the album, when you got Rich MF with Polo G and Lil Durk, that song was hard too. Like I didn't even think he would ever have a song with either of them, to be honest, but I did hear about it like a couple months ago. But yeah, that song was hard, and he was even singing on one of these songs, iPhone, and I heard some people say they didn't really fuck with that song. I think that song was fire too. But the song with X was actually already dropped, called Ghostbusters. It was on SoundCloud like a minute ago. I didn't know if it was gonna be a song we already heard, but apparently it is. Like this song been dropped, I've been heard this, and the Ghostbusters song was way better than this song. Like I don't know why he changed it. I mean, this song isn't bad, but it's just the regular one was way better. Like that shit was way better, and it was more people on it. It was like Ski on there, and like it was somebody else on there. It was Ski, X, and it was like somebody else on there, bro. I really forgot, but that song was way better than Danny Phantom, like the newer version. So apparently he like changed a lot. I even heard he changed the flow of Matt Hardy as well with Juice WRLD. He changed that, and some people were saying they like the original more. I didn't hear the original, but the Matt Hardy song with Juice WRLD, that shit hard hard too. Like that shit hard. Like I mean, I don't know what the original sounded like, but I fuck with the Matt Hardy song. Like damn, like realistically, this album is at least a 9 out of 10, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like he had a couple misses. I ain't gonna say he ain't had no misses, but like this album is definitely 9 out of 10 at least, in my opinion. 9 out of 10. One of his best albums for sure. I don't think it's fucking an album that everybody's gonna fuck with. I don't think it's like a mainstream album, but I do think in general, just the music itself, like, I think he dropped hella bangers on here. And also the Drake song was really good too. Like, I think a lot of people gonna start fucking with Trippie just off that Drake song. It's crazy. I didn't even know how they would sound together, because apparently he was supposed to drop a song. He was supposed to drop that God's Plan song with Drake, but I was like, I heard the God's Plan. I'm like, how the fuck would Trippie sound in this? I don't even know. But like now we finally got to see like what Drake and Trippie actually sound like together. And that transition, I know if y'all heard the song, that transition was way too smooth. Like it actually was fire. Like it's crazy that this man actually really got a Drake feature, because like a lot of times Drake be like putting niggas on, come out of nowhere, giving niggas features, and then niggas just end up being artists all of a sudden. But Trippie was already on, and he just got this Drake feature way after, so it was like he was already set his stone and shit, and then got a Drake feature. Like that's kind of hard. That's better, because it's not like he getting carried by Drake, and this album isn't carried by Drake at all. Like it's not even close to that. He was already on, you know, all these other songs is lit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not even that. So I think that make it better that he got a Drake feature like way later on rather than early on, because he already, like, you know what I'm saying, paved his own way. He didn't get carried, basically, is what I'm saying. But shit, man, like a lot of people sleeping on Trippie Redd, like past albums and shit, man. I feel like this is a comeback album. I ain't gonna lie. Like this definitely a comeback album. If niggas are sleeping on Trippie's past drops, I think a lot of people gonna fuck with this. I want to hear you guys' opinions down below about this album. Rate this album 1 through 10. I'll give it a 9. I don't want to give it a 10 just because, like shit, if I'm fucking with this heavy, bro, it might turn into a 10. But it's like, you know how it be when you first hear some shit. Like I just heard it. I heard it a couple times since like a day ago and shit. But I feel like if I'm fucking with it this heavy, this shit might end up being a 10 out of 10. But right now, 9 out of 10. This shit hard. This shit finna go crazy in concert. Gotta slide for sure. But yeah, comment all your opinions down below about this album. Stay tuned for more videos, man. On God, I haven't really been uploading like that. Nigga been chasing a bag, no cap. But you know, I gotta work the videos into my schedule more, man. You know, I still do want to upload, which is why I'm here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you guys are new here, you can hit that subscribe button and also the bell to stay tuned for all the latest videos. And if you did enjoy, leave a like. I'm out.